Hey math teachers, we are going to do a quick little virtual tour of the resources that you have available for phase 3. Some of you may be aware that the principals opted to push back phase 3, which originally was going to start on Monday, April 27th, push that back by a week so that it starts on Monday, May 4th. So distribution of those packets will happen the week of May 4th. So our 15 days of instructional activities that are in phase 3 will span Monday, May 4th through Friday, May 22nd. In the event that students need even more learning activities, this packet also has a choice board at the end of those 15 days of instructional activities so that learning can be extended if needed past May 22nd. So let's just take a quick tour of your landing page here. So when you first clicked on the link in Tangent Times, you got to this landing page, and hopefully everything here is clickable for you, but you can jump down to your grade level. So I'm going to jump down to Math 7. And every grade level will have a page like this. The first couple of columns, the day, the topic, the standard, and the first video link are all printed in the packet. So students that only get hard copy packets will have access to the sort of list of topics, the corresponding standard, and the first printed in packet link. What you guys have access to in addition as teachers is an Edulastic link. So I've gone ahead and digitized each of the day's work so that everybody isn't doing that work over and over. And then I'm also working out a problem from every day's packet and posting a video. So you'll see I have a few days there, but those will be added daily throughout the May 4th through May 22nd window of time. So I just want to give you a few tips and tricks of how to use the Edulastic links if you have not already. So this link that's here is not the link that you would just share directly to your Google Classroom. This is the link that gives you access as a teacher to the shared assignment that I've created. So if I was going to be doing this first day and I'm a teacher, I'm going to go on here, I'm going to click this Edulastic link. If I'm already logged into Edulastic, it's going to happen just like this. It's going to take me straight here. If I'm not already logged in, then it'll ask me to log in. I want to make sure I use my DPS credentials, my dpsnc.net email. Alternatively, you can log into Edulastic through your Carnegie Learning Portal, as well as through Clever, which is accessed on my NC Ed Cloud. But once you click on that and you get to this assignment, you'll be able to assign it to classes in Edulastic. Before I show you that though, I want to make sure everybody knows how to have a class in Edulastic. So this little icon that looks like a dial is your dashboard. You'll see that I have a class that's already in here. It's a fake Google Classroom. But one of the wonderful things about Edulastic is that it communicates with Google Classroom. Since most of us have all of our students already in Google Classroom, we can pull those class lists right into Edulastic using this Manage Class button up here in the corner. When we go to Manage Class, there's now a blue button in the top right corner that says Sync with Google Classroom, and that will let you choose what Google account and which of your Google Class lists you would like to have. So you can see here, you could select and unselect and add whichever classes you would like. So I'm going to cancel because I've already done that. But once you have a class now, it'll show up there in your dashboard. It will automatically import all of the students that you have in Google Classroom. Okay, so going back to our overview, now that we know how to log into Edulastic and how to make sure our classes are pulled from Google Classroom, when I click that, we should all get to this assignment page. And it's super simple. All we do is click Assign. We can decide when we want this to come out. So because it's day 1, and I know phase 3 starts on May 4th, I'm going to select May 4th. I'm going to say I want it to just automatically open at 8 a.m. And I'm going to say I want it to be open all the way through the end of this sort of phase through May 22nd. And then I can check here to assign it to all of my classes or just a specific class. And if I needed to be even more specific, I don't have any students here, but I could, if you had students in your class, which you will, you would be able to use this drop down right here to assign it to specific students. And once that assign button in the top right corner is pressed, you'll see this success option. You can now share this directly to Google Classroom from Edulastic as a graded assignment. If I were to click this now, I'm not going to see it in my Google Classroom until that open date that I set, which was May 4th. But if I had set it up to be open right away, when I hit share as graded assignment, I could go over my Google Classroom and I would see it pop up right away. The other option that I have is to, if I want to create the assignment right in Google Classroom, let's go into my fake class here. I could go into the classwork tab of my Google Classroom, hit create an assignment, and I could use this link that I got on my success page after I assigned it. Could copy that URL, and I could add this as a link. Oops, let's see, I didn't quite get that copy. Let's try that one more time. I'm gonna actually just do this manually to be sure I get it. There we go. And I can add that link to a Google Classroom assignment. The benefit of doing it this way, instead of just pushing it straight from the Edulastic, is that I can add other files. So I might decide, you know what, I wanna add this YouTube link that was in the packet. And I can go and say add YouTube, and since I know the URL, let's see. Let me make sure I got that right. And I can add that video. And let's say I also want to put that problem of the day that's there. I can copy that, and I can add a second YouTube link by URL. Okay, so now you would just have to put in a title. This is, you know, maybe you call it packet number 3, day 1. And you can put whatever instructions you'd like there. Okay, so that's just a couple of ways that you can take advantage of these resources. There will be, like I said, a video that's printed in the packet on every day, as well as I'll be adding the problem of the day, which is just me working out one problem from that day's packet, as well as the Edulastic digital version. And that is for Math 6, Math 7, Math 8. In Math 1, the work is grouped by weeks, so the Edulastic assignments are there by weeks. You'll see the Math 2 are not there yet, but they are coming very soon and will be definitely available before May 4th. And then the last thing, if we go back up to our landing page here, you can see that it said there's a choice board for extending learning past 15 days. So in the event that we do not return to school and students need work past May 22nd, the bottom of this page here, you'll see a link to a math choice board. This document is printed in hard copy at the end of the math section of every middle school packet. And will give additional learning opportunities for students past 15 days. And all of these activities should require no more materials than like pencil and paper. But if students do have access to other things, there are some resources linked as well. So there are 6 options under visualizing math, 6 options under writing about math, 6 options under math in and around my home, 6 math games, and then 6 ways to reflect on the packet, as well as a note about iReady lessons. So the idea is that students would choose 1 or 2 of these activities each day past that May 22nd date to kind of get them through the end of the school year. If you have any questions at all about any of these resources that are available here, I try to get everything in one place for you guys, try to put a lot more content out there for you guys, so that my hope was that if you have content, if you have videos and digital assignments, that you can be focusing more of your time on the things that are tougher right now. It's really time intensive to be making phone calls home to students and really trying to connect with folks, trying to think of creative ways to engage your kiddos when they are logged in live on Zoom. So I'm hopeful that if I have given you guys this more content, you find that you have more time to focus on that stuff that's a little bit more time intensive now. As always, please reach out to me with any questions at all that you have. And that's all I've got for you. Thanks, guys.